I'm going to be honest with you. Your life is boring. You heard me right. It's not your fault. It's just that most people live their lives in a very boring way. They wake up, they go to work, and then they come home, and then they eat dinner, and then they go to bed. And this is the monotony of most people's lives in modern world. And in this video, I am going to show you how you can stop being boring and start living the greatest life of all time. Let's understand first why your life is boring. Understanding the problem gives you the clarity to solve the problem. Monotony. The effects of monotony can be summed up in one word: boredom. When faced with too much of the same thing, we can start to feel restless and unchallenged. Our minds may wander and we may find it difficult to focus on the task at hand. This can lead to feelings of frustration and even depression. In the workplace, monotony can lead to decreased productivity and increased absenteeism. Employees may become dissatisfied with their jobs and start looking for other opportunities. In extreme cases, they may even become chronically absent or decide to leave altogether, which is worse. Monotony is not only a problem in the workplace but also in our personal lives. We may become bored with the people we spend time with or the activities we participate in. This can lead to isolation and loneliness. Lack of passion. There are a number of potential effects of a lack of passion in one's life. One such effect may be a feeling of emptiness or boredom. If someone is not passionate about their job, for example, they may feel like they are just going through the motions day by day without any real sense of purpose. This can lead to feelings of dissatisfaction and even depression. Another potential consequence of a lack of passion is that it can be difficult to maintain healthy relationships. If one is not passionate about the people they are around. Lastly, living a life without passion can be unfulfilling and may leave one feeling unsatisfied with their overall life. There are many effects of a lack of passion in one's life. When someone is not passionate about what they do, they often feel unfulfilled and unhappy. This can lead to a lack of motivation and decreased productivity. A person who is passionate about their work, on the other hand, is typically more motivated and productive. They also tend to be happier and have a more positive outlook on life. Ultimately, a lack of passion can lead to a very unfulfilling life. It is important to find something that you are passionate about and pursue it passionately. No purpose. We all have been there, stuck in a job we hate, going through the motions day after day with no real sense of purpose. For some people, this feeling of emptiness and boredom can be occasional, while others may feel like they are stuck in a rut with no way out. So what do you do when you feel like your life is boring and has no purpose? First, it's important to realize that there are many different things that can give your life meaning. It may not be the same for everyone. Some people find joy in raising children or helping others, while others find satisfaction in their work or hobbies. The important thing is to identify what brings you happiness and fulfillment and focus on those things as much as possible, not adding any new skills. It is important to continuously learn and develop new skills. However, what do you do when you feel like you have exhausted all of your options? When you feel bored and like there is nothing left to learn, this can be a common issue, especially as you age and finish school. You may have a lot of knowledge but it can be hard to find new things to keep your mind active and engaged. One way to combat this boredom is to find new ways to apply the skills that you already know. For example, if you are good at math, try using it in a new way, such as budgeting or investing. If you are artistic, try using your skills to create something new, such as a website or logo. There are many ways to use your existing skills in creative ways that can help you keep your life interesting, not trying new things. There are many people who live boring lives. They do the same things day in and day out because they are afraid to try new things. They are scared of the unknown and of what other people will think of them if they fail. As a result, they lead unfulfilling lives that are plagued by boredom. The truth is that trying new things is key to living a fulfilling life. It's how we learn and grow as individuals. It's also how we discover new passions and interests. And most importantly, it's how we make memories that we'll cherish for a lifetime. So why not try something new today? It doesn't have to be anything major. Just do something that you have never done before. Embrace the unknown and see where it takes you. You may be surprised at what you find living in the comfort zone. It's easy to get trapped in a life of comfort and boredom. When we are young, we often long for an adventure, something to shake up our routines and make us feel alive. But as adults, we settle into routines, and the allure of comfort can be hard to resist because we know it. Our lives become boring and stale. There are a few things you can do to break out of comfort zone and live a more interesting life. First, try something new. Even if it's scary, sign up for a class or workshop that looks interesting to you. Or take a trip to a place you have never been before. Another way to add excitement to your life is by stepping out of your comfort zone. Socially, talk to people you don't know. Go to parties or events by yourself and join a social club or groups that interest you. Laziness. Boredom is a number one reason people give for being lazy. A life without excitement or challenge can be so dull that doing anything seems like too much effort. What's more, when we are bored, we are often inclined to indulge in unhealthy habits like overeating or watching too much TV or internet or mobile. One way to fight boredom and break the cycle of laziness is to find ways to make your life more interesting. Take up a new hobby, get involved in your community, or travel to new places. If you can't seem to muster up the energy to do those things, try setting simple goals for yourself, like taking a walk every day or eating breakfast every morning at the same time. Small changes can make a big difference in how boring your life feels and how likely you are to be lazy. Don't let boredom keep you from living your best life. To prevent boring life and live an interesting life, you need to do certain things. 1. Do something new. You don't need to do the same things all the time to have an interesting life. There are so many fun things out there that you can try. You just need to be willing to step out of your comfort zone and try out new things. One way to add some excitement to your life is by trying new things, whether it's something as simple as trying a different type of food or going skydiving. Doing new things can help keep life interesting. It's also a great way to learn about yourself and expand your horizons. If you're looking for ideas on how to spice up your life, there are plenty of resources available online and in books. Take risks. It's time to start taking risks. This doesn't mean doing something reckless or dangerous, but simply doing new things and putting yourself in new situations. When you take risks, you open yourself up to new experiences and opportunities. You may stumble along the way, but that's okay. It's through these challenges that you learn and grow as a person. Don't be afraid to try something new. Even if you're not sure you'll succeed. Embrace change and live an interesting life. Travel to new places. Traveling to new places can be an interesting way to live life. When traveling, you get to see new things and learn about different cultures. This can be a great way to expand your horizons and learn new things. Traveling can also be a fun way to meet new people and make friends from all over the world. Make new connections. When we were young, we are always told to make new friends and connections. But what happens when we get older and those connections become harder to make? We move away from our hometowns, our social circles, and life becomes more busy. We often forget the importance of maintaining these connections, especially as they get further and further apart. But making new connections is one of the most important things we can do in life. It gives us new opportunities, introduces us to new people, and can help us see things from a different perspective. It's also a great way to learn more about ourselves and grow as individuals. So don't be afraid to reach out to new people. Strike up a conversation with someone at a party. Join a networking group or attend an event that you wouldn't normally go to. Take adventures. Adventures are key to a fulfilling and interesting life. They add excitement, new perspectives, and unique experiences. Without adventures, our lives can become mundane and routine. While it's important to have stability in our lives, we also need to mix things up a bit by taking on new challenges and exploring new places. One of the best things about adventures is that they can be tailored to fit any budget or time commitment. You don't need to go to an expensive safari or spend weeks camping in the wilderness to have an adventure. There are plenty of fun and inexpensive activities you can do right in your own backyard or city. So get out there and take some adventures. Explore new neighborhoods, try different restaurants, take up a new hobby or go on a road trip. Take new courses. Taking new courses is a great way to make your life more interesting. You can learn new things, meet new people, and explore different interests. When you are feeling bored or stuck in a rut, consider signing up for a class that you have never tried before. It could be painting, cooking, meditation, or anything else that piques your interest. Joining a group of like-minded people who are also taking the course can help make the experience even more enjoyable, and who knows, you might just find a new passion. Learn new skills. The best way to have an interesting life is to learn new skills. When you learn new skills, you open up yourself to new experiences and opportunities. You might even find that you enjoy some of the new things you try. There are so many different skills that you can learn. It's impossible to list them all, but some of the most interesting ones include learning a foreign language, cooking a new cuisine, playing a musical instrument, starting a YouTube channel, writing a book, or learning how to code. Learning new skills can be challenging, but it's also rewarding. And once you have learned one skill, you can use it as a stepping stone to learn others. So what are you waiting for? Start learning today. We all have life that is limited. Someday we all leave this world. So ignore your fears, take adventures, take risks, help others, make meaningful relationships. Be good, do good. Live the life you love. Do what you are passionate about. Live with no regrets and die with pride for achieving great things in life and for making a difference in this world and in your life. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching this video till the end. See you again in the next video.